fourth straight.
I love this ESRB thing.
Yeah.
It brings out a lot to me. Oh shit!
Okay, so we got like some spotlights.
So basically, there will be outdoor and night games.
Yeah. Okay.
People with cleats will be playing and running in sort of a jagged fashion. Scoreboards.
Kickoffs. I'm seeing kickoffs. I see Ray Rice in the bottom. I thought I saw like a mascot too.
Caprio. There was a number 12 in there, so I'm guessing this is probably the 12th version of Madden of all time, right?
Of all time, yeah. I think that's actually how it works, right?
12. So I guess we should watch it in slower motion so we can pick this thing apart like total nerds.
Yeah.
So I've already hit play. First of all, how do you get the volume down on these YouTube videos? It's like...
There's a volume button in the lower left. I think we should pause and show everybody that. Oh, wait, no, we probably don't have that.
Okay, what... all right, okay, so...
We should start with this first thing in the upper left, right? The first thing that appears on the screen?
Yeah, maybe.
All right, well, it says True Dat Nation on the top. I see the word chat. It's showing multiple games and the scores. I'm also seeing game not started. So I think that actually has to do with online franchise. Don't you think? Does that make sense?
I guess so, but I don't know what kind of thing you're looking at this that you can actually realize. Oh, game not started. Wow.
I actually just went full screen, so I'm watching it full screen. I don't know if you're watching like a tiny little box. Yeah.
Is this a tournament, though? I mean, is that more about a tournament thing?
Well, if it's a tournament, then why would it be called True Dat Nation? I think that indicates that that's the name of the league, right?
What does True Dat Nation mean to you?
I think
like an idiotic thing to call anything.
I'm pretty sure that's their example of what you would maybe name a league. Because that's my guess.
I guess you're right, but I have a feeling it's what you'd name a tournament. True Dat Nation tournament. What is that thing in the upper left of that upper left part? It says it's like an A button or a little green button with a username. Is that what that is?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
I guess maybe. I mean, it's 1 versus 2. Bang Bang and Chitty Chitty are playing. But what is the 46-32 thing? Scoreboard?
I think that's a scoreboard, yeah. Because it's saying third quarter, it's saying fourth quarter, so there's multiple games going on with different times on them. And then I think the chat, I mean, to me it sounds like you have some sort of hub here that you're able to talk with people, whether it's a league or it's a tournament-based thing. So it looks like some improvement. I don't know if this is directly in-game or if this might be something related to a website that they might wind up doing. Because I don't know how many people have like chat pads or anything that they could actually do a chat effectively. But
well, I know we're taking a while on this one, but I think we're going to take less time on the foot part of this.
Yeah. The foot, I don't know. That's
pretty amazing.
It's pretty zoomed in.
Yeah, I'm pretty curious about this. Okay,
about what, the leg or?
No, about that thing, but I'm going to say it's not. I just don't believe that they give a crap about online franchise. What I really hope it is that they have the thing like they do in NCAA where it's sort of you can post stories, and they just made it more relevant, you know. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Okay, moving on. This calf thing, right when the calf pops up, the shoe pops up. I'm not really feeling anything from this shoe, to be honest.
No.
It's like,
I'm not.
They have Nikes in the game.
I'm seeing. Well, think about it though. They are showing Nikes. Isn't everything that's gear Reebok currently, and it's switching over to Nike?
I'm not going to read in. I'm not going to know too much about that.
Well, then again, I think they already had Nike shoes. Anyways, we see 3 different screenshots having to do with little clips having to do with kickoffs and field goals. So
hold on, let's back up to the thing where you see Walter Payton. What's that all about?
Oh yeah, well we see Walter Payton, and if you move up a couple frames on the side, it shows sort of the back of a card, and on the side it says Adrian Peterson. So that could have to do with Madden Ultimate Team, don't you think? Because they kind of have a card based thing.
That makes sense, and to have having Walter Payton types in the game is pretty cool. What else are you digging here? You've got. If you push play, you get the kickoff thing.
At the top, they show the field goal. I see Mason Crosby kicking a field. I don't know what that has to do with, if there's going to be if they're changing anything in the kicking meter or anything like that.
Right. I'd be curious to. I mean, I don't know. What did you think of this year's kicking meter? I think it was fine. I mean, lag screwed it up, but lag screws kicking up all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know what that means or any of that.
Yeah.
No clue.
I would say
we see a stadium too, but I don't know what that has to do with anything too.
that must be Soldier Field, right? I mean, I don't even know what it is, but it's just got to be Soldier Field.
I don't know. It doesn't look like it says Bears.
I know. It's confusing. So then there's the onside kick. But what's happening to the left right when the onside kick comes on?
If you play it really quickly, then you see sort of a chariot thing, and it looks like, I think it's the Titans. They have a mascot that kind of drives off the field.
Is it are they finally getting, and this is going to be a huge thing, they're finally getting those people walker things in the game. What are those called? Segways.
Segways?
Madden 12 with a Segway. I mean, that's what this is, right?
I guess so. I didn't know it was big, though. It's not quite like include the Zamboni in the hockey game big. I don't think.
I will say for people listening to this, and they're like, woof, man, this isn't very interesting. I will say that we're going to get better at this, but we're only doing this once because I think it's...
I think we're striking gold already.
Ray Rice jumped in, and he was, this is huge. This is what I've been begging for, Suzik.
What's this?
See how Ray Rice, when his picture pops up, there's a little fire thing next to him?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that is key. Don't me, like
what are you trying to get at? Is he on fire? Does he have athlete's foot? Does he need tough actin tenactin? Boom! What's going on?
Dude, finally, they have not blown it, and by the way, this stove is broken, and I can't seem to turn off the heat.
Maybe you need some Ray Rice heat to heat up your pasta there.
Yeah, exactly. But no, this is awesome because it's going to finally have circadian rhythms. You know, you're going to have players that are hot and cold. That's going to start affecting their, here's what what I've always hated about Madden, rather, is that there's never a time when, like, a guy is red hot. If Ray Rice runs for 120 yards and catches 2 balls for 60 yards and a couple TDs, the next game he's on fire, as far as I'm concerned. So he should get his overall jump 1 or 2 points.
So you're saying that this is dynamic player stats then?
Saying it's dynamic player stats. This thing in which I just apologize for just hit a new fucking level, Mike Suzik. This is amazing. I'm stoked about this. This is huge.
You know what, actually? I don't want to... Well, go ahead. There's one other thing that I think ties into this, though, that pops up near the end.
Oh, I don't know what that is yet because we haven't gotten there. Well, let's not jump the gun here. Custom playbooks on the right, that's pretty cool. You need those.
Yeah, that's half of what I'm excited about. Are you kidding? Custom playbooks? It looks like you're able to create custom playbooks, which I think could probably lead to a lot of people cheating in some respects and just a bunch of money plays. But
what is this on the left? Are you talking about the LaDainian Tomlinson?
That's what I'm talking about. Look at what
What's that all about.
You see tucks and runs, scrambles out of pocket, something pressure, forced fumbles, forced passes. Forces passes. And you see a star rating system on the right. So I think what they do is they have a bit more in-depth ratings as far as what players have a tendency to do in the game. So it's not just awesome. It's not just the stats that we're used to, like from this season. Things like your deep and mid accuracy and stuff like that, or just a carrying stat. It's also what they have a tendency to do. So I think maybe it's a more enriching AI experience, which I think is huge for people like us that are in a league.
Yeah, because Tom Brady, basically what he excels at is throwing those passes that are short and just exhausting, basically playing the pass. His run game is his passing game because he just eats up the clock, short, really successful passes. And, some guys like Jay Cutler are going to have a tendency to throw more on the run or whatever. That's awesome.
They're also showing a lot of it seems to be stuff that it's also showing things that aren't necessarily good, like forces passes. If you have a Favre kind of quarterback that has a tendency to try and fit something in a spot that ends in an interception, then I guess the ratings go that way too. This
is awesome. These two things that we've just uncovered, you don't get this on 4string.com. You have to come to this video /podcast.
I don't know where we're putting this then if it's not going to be on 4string.
No, it is, but I mean, this is the real deal. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm going to have to say that is the coolest thing. If you had to pick the coolest thing, is it Walter Payton or something interesting? Oh, and Ray Rice gets super chilly. He's got a little snowflake next to his head.
Does he have a snowflake next to his head?
Yeah, no, he does. In the 25th second, he does.
Whoa, he does. Sure enough. If you look at the custom playbook too, they pick out like the wildcat formation. They have counter, jet sweep, power, and stuff. So I'm curious about this whole custom playbook thing too, because I'm wondering if you're going to be able to take things like that online or on your franchise. I'm sure they're going to have limitations on that too. I don't know.
Pretty amazing. Genius idea, Suzik. I'm getting out the phone to eat some tortellini. I'm looking forward to seeing this on 4-string.
All right. Amazing. If it makes it.
If it makes it on that site instead of another better site.
Right.
Brilliant.
Later.
Book it.
Book it.